Okay, good morning. So let's discuss the traded table and finding the taxable income and the tax rate. And let's start with number one and how we should know first the taxpayer classification taxpayer. So we have resident citizen, non-resident citizen, resident alien, non-resident alien, engaged in trade or business, and non-resident alien not engage in trade or business. Resident citizen that are taxable within and without. So, non-resident citizen is taxable within only, within and within, and all other else are within. Saan sila pwedeng i-tax? Yung business net income, net income, net income, net income, and cost income. Okay. Let's try to memorize the graduated table. Okay. So, yung graduated table pa natin, no? Okay. Paano natin siya i-memorize? So, we have 0, 250,000, 400,000, 800,000, 2 million, and 8 million. Then, we have to get the next, kasi ito yung range nila. This is 0 sa 250,000, 250,000 to 400K, 400K to 800K, 800K to 900, no, 2 million, sorry, 2,500, that's 2 million, and 2 million to 8 million. So this is over, over, and over. And di ba yung tax rate natin is just simply, this is tax exempt, this is 15%, 50%, 20%, 25%, 30%, and 35%. Now, ano yung next natin gagawin? To add the additional income. So, what are the additional income? So, memorize ko na ito eh. Dito wala, dito wala, dito meron niya. This is 2,500. This is 102,500. And this is 402,500. And this is 2,202,500. Okay. Now next, wala na. So these are all. This first step, first step natin ay anong ginagawa natin? Diba, ang first step natin is in excess. Yung sobra. Take ng profit. Next is to second step. Multiply. Multiply. And next step will be add. No, third step. Add the anong kailangan natin i-add? Yung additional income. Additional income sa this additional tax. Additional. So let's try to solve the problem. What you from there? You have got this kind of income in the Philippines plus business income in Canada and plus business income in Japan, and they have their respective expenses. Expenses and expenses. Okay. So assuming that this amount is 5 million and this is 3 million and this is 2 million and expenses is 200, 2 million, 1 million and 1 that's right. So ang nangyari is taxpayer a resident citizen. Take note ng resident citizens from taxable between and without. Lagay mo lang dito between and without para hindi ka naman ito. Okay. Now, you know that Philippines is taxable. And our resident citizen is taxable within and outside the Philippines. So everything will be included. So this one and this one are included. Now, ano next natin natin? We just need to add all because business income that is equal to 5 million, 3 million, and 2 million. So that is equal to 10 million. So now we deduct the expenses kasi sa tax base. Yung resident citizen, net income. So ganun din dito net income. Para hindi ka na malitan. So ilan ang net income nila? Ilang 2 million. Plus 1 million plus that is 4 million. So ilan ang taxable income? Yung taxable income natin ay 6 million. What yung taxpayer natin ay resident citizen. Pag non-resident citizen, ang taxable, you can have. So, within fund. And also, sino pa? What if RA and NRA and no, EPB. So they're all within okay. So they're all within wala yung baka madaling tandaan. They are all taxable net income. Saan lang taxable ang NRCRA and NRA sa Pilipinas lang po. So it's about 5 million. Plus business income is 5 million. And expenses is 2 million. So the deduct this, you get taxable income is 3 million. Okay? Now, what if ang tanong ay NRA, NRA siya, NRA and pag non-resident alien not engaged in trade or business, they are acceptable within only, pero saan ka base? Gross income. So, you know that this is taxable gross income, ano lang titingnan natin? Ito lang, gross income. Okay? So that is 5 million. 5 million taxable income. Now let's try to solve this using the data table. Okay. This one, assume ang sahod niya ay 230,000 pesos. Kung titingnan mo pa dito, dito pa this one here, sagot ko ay taxable ay 0. Okay? Kasi below 250,000. And if we try to solve another one, it is 300,000. Saan siya nakalagay? That is 250,000 to 400,000. So we need to deduct the first step. The first step natin ay in excess. Okay, so first step, we deduct the 250,000. That is 50,000. Then second step is to multiply by rate. That is 15%. So that is equal to 25, 25, 50. That was, I guess. So it's calculator. So since the one that right 50,000 on this 15 is 7,500. 7,500 pounds tax. Assume ang nangyari naman pag 800,000 siya. 800,000. So, ganito lang din pag 800,000. Then, ano yung shortcut natin? Diba, pag 800,000 nandito. Ibig sabihin, yung sagot dyan is 102,500. Tingnan mo, 102,500. Wala pa tayong sinacompute. Ito na yung tax natin. 102,500. Try natin. 800,000 minus 400,000. That is 400,000. Then times by 20%. 400,000. 400,000 plus. That is 80,000. Then add 22,500. That is equal to 102,000. Okay? Diba? That is going natin 900,000. 900,000. So, pag ginawa natin yung 900,000 saan nakalagay? Doon sa 800 to 2 million. So, again, minus mo lang na 800,000 kasi nandun siya sa range na yun. That is 100,000. Then, 11% lang. That is 25%. And, so, if we add this, 125 times 100,000 is 25,000. Then, we add pa tayo na 102,000. So, that is equal to 127,500. Diba, ang dali lang. Okay, let's assume different scenario. Yung mahirap. Diba? Let's take this one. Yung gross business income sa Philippines. Income in Canada. It's 5 million. And 3 million. And expensive. It's 2 million. And 1 million. It's in January, July, yeah. Nope, January, June. 2025. And then July to December 2025. Ano naman ang kanyang prospectus na income. It is, ano ba? 7 and familiar and their respective expenses. 5 million. I know, 500K, 500K, and 200K. Yes. Yung tanong, nahirapan na. Assume, they return, assume natin na siya is a non-resident citizen and return home on July to this till July and reside permanent. Assume daw natin siya sa ilang resident citizen. Tapos, bumalik siya noong July para manirahan dito sa Philippines. How much is taxable income? Okay. Ito yung given, no? Ito yung business niya na nakuha noong January to June. We have 5 million and gross business income at 3 million. And their respective expenses is 2 million and 1 million. On gross business income naman, on Philippines, we have 2 million. Gross business income in Canada is 1 million. And their respective expenses is 500,000 and 200,000. Now, on case 1, what if non-resident citizen siya noon and bumalik siya sa Pilipinas ngayong July and nanirahan siya dito sa Pilipinas. Okay, permanently reside here in the Philippines. How much is his taxable income? Paalamin natin ang kanyang taxable income, which is ganito lang po ang tatlong pieces. Okay, ano siya noong January to June? Lagay mo lang dito. Ano siya ng January to June? That is NRC. Tama, kailan siya bumalik? July. So, ano siya niya? Resident, citizen. Now, let's compute for his taxable income. Saan taxable yung non-resident citizen? Sa Philippines lang, Philippines lang. So, therefore, ang gross business income is 5 million. And we deduct the 2 million. So, that is the net income will be 3 million. Okay? And ito na ba yung sagot natin? Hindi pa. Noong July to December, bumalik siya. So, ano na classification? Resident citizen. Now, since resident citizen siya, saan taxable ang resident citizen? Sa within and without. So, we need to include everything first. 2 million plus 1 million minus 500K minus 200K. Therefore, ang sagot dito ay 2 million plus 1 million is 3 million. Minus 500,000 is 2,500,000. And minus 200,000 is 2,300,000. To make sure, we need to calculate kasi baka magkautang tayo. 800,000, 200,000 is equal to 2,300,000. Okay, then we need to combine this so that is taxable income 3 million. That is equal to 5,300,000.
8,000 po talaga yun or 1,000?
8,000 po.
3,000.
So that is equal to 5,300,000. So this will be his taxable income on 2025. Now let's assume that natin na he is a resident citizen naman noong January to June and leave the Philippines July. So same question, how much is his taxable income? We need to, again, just need to classify ulit. Kung umalis siya sa Pilipinas noong July, ang classification niya will be non-resident citizen. Nandito, resident citizen pa siya. So, therefore, ang gagawin natin ay baliktaran lang. 5 million plus 3 million. That is 8 million ang gross business income. Then, less natin ang expenses, 2 million and 1. So, that is equal to 5 million gross business. So, this is taxable income. And kung malis siya ng July, so, saan ang taxable ang non-resident citizen? Philippines lang. So, that is 2 million minus 500,000. 2 million minus 500. Okay? So, that is equal to 1.5 million ang taxable income. Now, we need to add these two, add natin. So, that is equal to 6.5 million ang taxable income for 2025. That's not ulitin natin. Maka hindi nag-gets nyo. Ito yung business niya. Yung income niya sa Pilipinas, 5 million, ng January to June 2025, and income niya sa Canada noong January to June, 3 million, with their respective expenses na 2 million and 1 million. Okay. Next, on July to December, ito naman, GPI Philippines, 2 million, 1 million, and expenses is 500K and 200K. Now, in case 1, let's just try to find the taxable income here if he or she is a non-resident citizen. Now, since bumalik siya sa Pilipinas noong July, ano siya noong July? So, that is resident citizen. And dito, non-resident citizen pa siya kasi kailan siya bumalik? July to December. Now, ito yung case natin. If he is a resident citizen and leave the Philippines in July, baliktaran ng po yan. It's case 1. Case 2. Resident citizen pa siya dito. Resident citizen dito. Non-resident citizen din. Kasi umalis siya sa Pilipinas noong July. Now, let's try to impute ang number 1 again. Since NRC siya doon, saan lang taxable ang Philippine ay ang Pinoy, dito lang po, 5 million and 2 million. So, we got 3 million. And here, residency din siya. So, we would include everything. 2 million, 1 million, 3 million in gross business income. And we deduct the expenses to get the net income. And after that, we get 2,300,000. And these are the taxable income for July to December. And we need to add the 3 million to compute for 2025 taxable income. That is 5,300,000. Now, assume he is a resident citizen and live to Philippines on July. How much is his taxable income? Baliktaran nyo lang. So, we have resident citizen, 5 million. And 3 million, include natin lahat. Include natin na. Kasi resident citizen siya dito. And non-resident citizen, include lang natin yung sa Philippines. So, that's it. 5 million plus 3 million, 8 million, minus 2 million, minus 1 million, 5 million taxable income for January to June. And nang umalis siya sa bansa, 2 million minus 500,000, that's equal to 1.5 M. And just need to compute for the total. Okay. Total for the year 2025, we just need to add 5 million and 1.5 million. We get 6.5 million. That's it. I guess that's it. And thank you for listening. Good luck in your quiz. Bye-bye.